Well, you can see I have my sail back from the loft from getting the annual maintenance done on it. And I'm going to be sailing next week, so I better get the sail back on the forestay and have the boat all ready to go. The headsail system on my boat is a roller furling system. What that means is the leading edge of my headsail has a small little tubular core that goes up a track on the forestay. And the problem with hoisting a sail like this is that you have to get that little tubular core lined up with the track so that it is hoisted without any issues. It's usually a two-person job, but as you've just seen, I can do it with one person. And the reason I can do that is because I have a small little tool. It's called a pre-feeder, or a sail pre-feeder. And because I sail a lot of the time by myself, I need to be able to hoist this sail with one person. So I'm going to lower the sail again and show you exactly what I've done. So you can see there's two tracks, which means if you have two halyards for your head sail, you can actually raise a second sail up and before you've taken down the other sail. So how it works is right here there's a solid tubing, or like a solid core, circular, and it goes into the track right there. Now the problem is, like you saw when I first hoisted it, is that the sail went back a long ways. So how do you get all this to line up so it's going straight up into that track as you hoist it? So what I have is a pre-feeder. So to lash down the pre-feeder, I just get the line and I fold it in half. Just put it through that eye bolt. Just pull it through. And now I've got my two pre-feeders ready to go. I'll go right back to the start here. And I'll fasten this time the foot of the sail, since I have it right there at the shackle. And this will be a little easier this time to raise because most of the leading edge of that sail is now at the bow, whereas in the first clip where I raised it, a lot of the leading edge went back almost right to the mast because it was still folded and just coming out of the bag. So the first thing I just did there was I raised the halyard just up above the opening of the track. Now I'll put the leading edge of the sail up at the head. I'll put it through the pre-feeder, and I'll just start putting it into the track there, so it's actually pre-fed into the track as well. And now my halyard is set that it's going to hold it in the track just a couple inches. And now if you watch, you'll see that the pre-feeder will always keep that leading edge just below the opening for the track. If that leading edge isn't below there, it binds up and makes this a two-person job. But if you sail by yourself a lot, like I do, then hoisting a head sail onto a roller furling system with a track is not an issue at all. As the sail gets close to being fully hoisted, that leading edge actually stops And if you watch the pre-feeder right here, it drops off. And there's a small little part of the leading edge there that actually doesn't go in the track. So that is how the pre-feeder comes off. And now I'm able to remove it from the eye bolt and put it away. If that leading edge was solid right to the bottom with that core, then how would you get the pre-feeder off? And now the last thing to do is put the sail away by furling it up. And what I do to make sure that furl is nice and tight is I just put my sheets around the winch, one wrap each, and it'll keep just enough tension on the back of that sail that it'll furl up nice and tight, and not so much tension that it makes it too difficult. And that is it. You can see by using a pre-feeder, it's very easy to hoist a sail on a furling system by yourself.